You already know, Easy A. I want to thank, God, my ancestors, archangels, regular angels, extended ancestors, the all in all, the universe, the stars, the moons, everything in existence, known and unknown, all galaxies, dimensions, and just everything. I want to thank y'all. I want to thank y'all. I also want to thank where I live at, where I have now honed my skills, from the different trials and errors of my life. Mm. Um, um, I don't know how to really say what I want to say. It's because I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but it is what it is. I told y'all don't know who I know. I told y'all I know a lot. I know a lot about a lot. You can't put it in just in one subject. Um, I'm not going to say credit for this whole tobacco that's playing out in my favor. Yes, it involves me for all this like going on, without me knowing to a certain point. And that was maybe, I'm not going to say maybe, but exactly to the extent of what I know, if you call it, was April 8th, 2024, that solar eclipse that happened that that evening. From that day on, has been has been an experience, a welcome experience. God has shown me Himself on other occasions, but this I gotta laugh because you can't deny this. Like, how can I deny what I know? And that's just it. How can I deny what I know? Anybody that grew up with me or actually spent time with me and got to really know something about me back then, they'll tell you I've always been an observer. They will also tell you that I was a person that always had compassion, was helping people, always around the strange, or the people that you would say, yo, why are you talking to that person? Like, what, and why, and it's an all the time thing type shit. Like, having you question, which you shouldn't question because it could have been you. you, you understand? That person could be me, you know? Everybody needs some type of outlet, and you don't know what that person knows. That person might give you the world with the knowledge that they know just because of the way they looking, or what however you've seen them, because it don't even have to be the way they looking. It's how you perceive them. And then when you do that, you really, instead of you just perceiving them, I can understand that happening because we all trained to do that or whatever, and then gut feelings and all that. But you're still supposed to explore that, like, hold on, what's going on here? Why do I feel the way I'm feeling? And I don't know not really nothing about this person. This person never did anything to me. or anything. So why am I, judging this person? Why am I, guards up, or not even my guards up? My ego is, as you call it, enraged, where it's like you beneath me type thing, and nobody should ever be treated as they are beneath anybody. This is something that I know from a kid. Like, who wants to be treated? Who wants to be untreated? For real, who wants to be unnat, righteously treated? Name one person. Name a demon. Name the darkest soul that don't want that, and then you can shut me the fuck up. For real, everybody wants to be needed. Also needs to need. I know might sound crazy or whatever, but it's not crazy. It's for real. Picture you, the only person on the planet, just you. The animals, the trees, the stars. Like, could you actually live like that? Some people can. You'll be able to do that for a little minute until you get sick of it. And the reason how I know you'll definitely eventually be sick of it is because God made the opposite to make sure we don't have that problem. And that's just real talk. Because everything has opposites. Everybody have everything. That's that yin yang. If you call two sides of a quarter, you know, to put the scales, justice is everything, and eventually everything has to balance out. Right? Not not like I said, not one trying to be funny, but how the war going on. You know, I've been cooped up. I've been doing my thing, dipping out there here and there or whatever. But what's going on? I hear got friends that's able to walk through the doors and walls and shit like that. Come in whenever they want. I hear they do good. I hear they really been doing a number on y'all, especially the ones that's caught in my energy. Or they doing a number. And now your peers, all of y'all that have worked with each other, y'all starting to see the demons that's attached to y'all. You'll see hers, or he, as you call it, she will see yours, and vice versa. Everybody called somehow is going crazy. Everybody finances all of a sudden slowed up. People that's living at other people's houses, like they got it like that. Got to give it up and be on the streets. Gotta pay money back. Then the ones y'all trusted is the ones that was actually against y'all. getting to by me saying that I'm gonna lead into this. Ren, Renee, I told you, you can't say I didn't tell you. I told you this chick, my kid's mother, my twin's mother, was a hater. That she seen me happy and she seen whoever was with me happy, that she was gonna have something to do about it. I told you. I also said if anything, if she ever approach you or anything like that, let me know. Did I or did I not? You gave me a look. You said a little something, and I looked at you and I said exactly this. All right. Remember I said this. Then put my Superman suit on. Did you the ultimate solid. Got you out of a super jam because you'd had all your shit in the motherfucking street. And your kids' shit. Got you over here not even a week. And I told you before you got here, if I bring you this way, don't mess up the peace. What you call my house is peaceful. We don't have that type of problem. Another time, okay. Then you came over here and tried to show your ass. Then what was coming out my mouth? If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. Every time you started some bullshit. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. Show you how powerful my mouth is. You started some more shit. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. 2 days later, what happened? You had whoever you had come help you get your shit. Like it bothered me. Didn't bother me none. You see, I let you go freely. I didn't argue. I didn't even bother y'all. I let y'all do what y'all had to do. Oh, you end up getting your own place. Who did you come looking for? I didn't come looking for you. Who you came looking for? And I showed you how real I was during that period. And you must have got bored somehow, or what you call you felt you had to get your money up and do your disappearing act. Oh, I, what? What was the sickness? Meningitis. That's what that was. That's what you said. Meningitis. Hmm. And you came back a week. Then you get your disappearing act again. And you called with the I'm sorry, I miss you. Can I come through to pick you up? We have a good time. We come back to my house. What did I say to you then? Don't come all the way over here to get me out my house for the bullshit. This is before you even came. Oh, we ain't done that. come down, you got the big smirk on your face. I'm looking at you, but you know that's what triggered you was how my my vibe was just on point. It wouldn't let me relax, and it's not that it wouldn't let me relax. Your energy wouldn't let me relax. Then you started pushing. Yo, why you not acting like yourself? How can I not act like myself? Explain that one. No matter what mood you in, aren't you? So I show you where your thinking is at. Like you don't even have a concept of what the hell you even saying out your mouth. But yet, if you call you want what you want, you felt that you was above somebody, so you was able to act the way he was acting. And I allowed it. I let you show me you. That's all I did. I really didn't go through nothing. Yeah, a couple of times caught me by the like. I got caught up. You had me elevated or lowered to a lower vibration. You had me for a couple of times, and I could tell you both. The time that you drove off real fast while I was running on the side of the car. I was one. Caught myself. I said, I could have hurt myself. I was running real fast. You know I was. True. I said, oh, I see what she's doing. She's trying to, take me out my character. Mm. Another thing that actually, you know, put one of the pieces of puzzle to it was you always said that, oh, I'm what you go on worry about. The person that I'm with is gonna kill me. Uh-huh. Whenever I ever showed you anything that will make you even say that, and you said that on more than one occasion. So basically, you knew what your actions would lead to. You were saying it without saying it, but in a vague way, where if you go, if a person wasn't smart enough, they wouldn't, they'd overlook like that's a serious red flag if you don't know. Like, mm, point two. In the beginning of a relationship, like I said in another video before, there's multiple occasions where three individuals of the opposite sex approaches you because I'm not on top of you, and they embrace. Not saying you kissed on the lips or whatever, but the kiss and the embrace always spoke. Did it make me mad? No, because it just showed me who he was, and then from the three times that it actually happened, which I know it actually was more, but I'm gonna say the 3 times that it actually happened, it had me just saying, let me see how far we gonna go with it. Let's see how far, how stupid she think I am, how stupid, or if you'll realize, what's in front of you. You chose the ladder, you know, or the forefront. The first one I said, the ladder is, you realize, but then you can say the ladder because both happened. First one happened, and now you hit in this stage where you actually shooken up and realizing what's going on. I'm glad. I'm happy about that. I'm happy for you. You know, starting to heal, which hopefully all of y'all that's just been connected somehow or some way to this fiasco, you do the same. Because this is not what I planned on happening. This is God's will that y'all be woken up the way y'all gonna be woken up. You And it's crazy about it. All of y'all gonna get served the same as 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 the same. So the ones that came in the tail end, y'all gonna get charged just as well with the same, ferocity, which is sad. But son told y'all don't. Son said something. Something didn't sound right. Something didn't feel right. But y'all went with it for whatever reasons. Y'all went with it. Maybe it was the money that they was talking, but you had the money that they was talking was the money that y'all was getting, if you was getting any money, is worth it for however long it was, coming to, or it might have been a one-time deal. And that'd have really sucked. Hopefully it was a lot, but still, I don't think it was worth it. My kid's mother, Cynthia. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know when you lost your soul, how long it's been gone, but I always knew that you had something, you really had something against me, and it was more than whatever little bit that you want to say that happened. Like I said, the $10, the thing, if you using that, that's a complete lie. That's a complete lie. All right, and that if that's not the truth, Lord, please. Let's just end this, yo. Give them what they want. If that was the truth, if that was a true statement that I took $10 from her that day after I asked her, "Can I borrow $10?" The only thing she had to do was wait until the motherfucking 12 o'clock. She, front two teeth when it got pushed in, they didn't get punched in. She got mushed for being evil. And I had supposed to accept it, and I was walking out the door. and she decided to be on my back, and I turned around and mushed her, like, get the fuck away from me, like, you know, the energy, the energy that came up behind me said turn around and get her away. I didn't mean to grab her, push her by her face or whatever, but it happened the way it happened. It was fluent. Can't make no excuses on that. Was that my intentions? No, that wasn't my intentions. Why would I hurt somebody that I loved, that I was in love with at the time? Another one that played games that you call being real funny. Is that picture you come home from work when you was working. You just bust your check. You didn't buy you a bed. You didn't buy you a cigarette. You didn't buy nothing. You bust your check and you came straight home. Put it in her hand. Here, take what you need. Take what you want. Give me back whatever, and I'll work from there. Cause you know how I do. If I want something and I got it, I have no problem. All my bills and shit is paid. You know I have no problems with spending it. Oh, nah, we good. Don't worry about it. Kids are good. Go ahead, take it anyway. Because you've been acting funny. As soon as I spend my last dollar or whatever, you all then all of a sudden the kids need shit, and then you want to act like a bitch. Oh no, because I already told you and you already know. I do what I do. I spend my last dollar, and I swear to God, you always wait. And that's no, I'm sorry for swearing, but it's just the truth. If it ain't the truth, end it on camera, Lord. As soon as that last dollar is gone, you on your bullshit. And I don't even know how you know the last dollar is gone. That's the crazy part. So I just show you how energetic in the witchcraft that you was into. Because at the time I didn't know you was into witchcraft. Like I said, all this came to revelation April 8th, 2025. I just knew you had it out to get me. I knew you was trying to turn what you call the building against me. And what you call then I noticed you tried to turn the community against me using the young ones that was from the building hanging out with the rest of the motherfuckers on the opposite side that I stayed away from. They knew me, but what you call we didn't have that type of interaction where they could be loose or disrespectful, which none of them are. None of them have ever to my face. Right? But you, Cynthia, you lost your eyesight. Starting to look like you falling apart. it, it, your store bought chest look better than the rest of the bar. Oh, you got enemies all over because you, even the ones that you so called hated and the ones that you worked with, you then did everybody dirty. And now everybody know that you did everybody dirty. Same thing with Renee. And what's crazy about it, her whole family, and I believe some of yours too, is involved. 3 different covens of witches. So that's 369. As you go, so y'all even try to get holy on a nigga. The 3 holy numbers, 369. Y'all, as you go, ain't that the Tesla shit? You're like, so like I said, y'all funny on that one. Um, and then all of, the individual ones in your shit that had friends and family that, that will also join in on their behalf because, fam so-called family is thicker than water or whatever, however, as long as y'all running in your pack, everything is cool. So, like I said before, thousands, not hundreds but thousands. Like, y'all can't be serious for one person. And then that's not even including the big wigs that has the big money, as you call it, the rapper that, also has some type of, say in the sacrifice, and we don't even know each other. That supposed to got stardom off of my gifts or my energy or whatever. You y'all call me weak, or call me a pushover. You had this in the bag. Try to put me in a body bag multiple times. Try to put me in a coffin multiple times. Summoned a whole lot of different entities to come my way. And they came, seen me, shook my hand, like, yo, I don't know why these dumb motherfuckers sent me here, but, I just had to shake your hand because you're a legend walker. And they went back to y'all, been sitting with y'all ever since. And then y'all didn't stop. Like, I understand you doing the first one. But when that motherfucker come back, how y'all try to send somebody else? Then that nigga came back. Then you try to send somebody else. Then that nigga came back. Then you try to send somebody else, and then she came back. Then you sent somebody else, and then she came back. Like, then you sent another one, and it came back. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I really don't understand how y'all able to do. Explain this to me. You got like 20 some demons sitting with y'all. How you let it get that high? I just gotta ask that. How did y'all allow that to get so high? And it's actually more than that because, like I said, it's three covens. And so, like I said, I keep on hearing that you want to come back and talk to me and tell me what's going on or whatever. I invite y'all to. I invite y'all to. Give y'all some closure because I don't need the closure. It don't make me no never mind, but I hear you out. The person you need to forgive is yourself. That's who needs forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself. I don't need to forgive you. You need to forgive yourself. Your actions, your way of thinking, your way of seeing. I know living from your heart is hard. Look at all I endured. Do I want to stop? At times, I'm not gonna lie. That's when you hear them. That's when you step back and you like, you know what? I had enough of this shit. I ain't trying to experience this shit no more. Whatever. Then time heal all wounds. Even more so, reliving it, trying to understand it, try to see it from the other person's perspective, if you could, if you know that person's mindset. And then make a good judgment call. I say you gotta treat the person, whoever you dealing with, however you dealing with, how you want to be dealt with. And if you can't do that, something is wrong. How can a thief be mad at another thief because they robbed them? How can a killer be mad that a person end up killing them because they couldn't, because they made the attempt to kill them, but yet they lose. But yet now that they in that lost spot is, oh, I can't believe this. How can this person do this? Like, huh? A cheater want to cry about being cheated on? Huh? Like, where do we do this at? Evidently, we do this a lot, and we justify it. I don't know how, but we justify it. And then when we feeling, you know, nasty, guilty, we try to bury it, we try to hide it, we try to forget about it. And then we do more shit. Try to bury it, try to hide it, try to forget about it. And it works for a while. And the reason why I say it works for a while because, you continue to do it again. Maybe not the same exact thing, but you do something else that's going to put you in a hurting position. Gambling, playing Russian roulette with situations. And it seems like you're getting away with it because you actually are. But you bury the guilt from it. You asking how it's going down, really going down, and what's the actual cost of your upgrade or, you know, whatever you're attaining for, whatever you need to attain it for. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna miss all of y'all. Even with your wicked shit. You know. Without y'all, I wouldn't be who I am. You know. I had to be tested against y'all, the fire. Y'all actually the fire. Remember, y'all burning in hell. And I'm walking through with the light I'm shielded from the fire, trying to say, yo, what's going on? Y'all niggas, yo, it's not too late. Y'all niggas could do this. Yo, start loving yourselves. Start loving your next door neighbor like you love yourself. The person that's next to you. Help each other, bond with each other, be genuine with each other, be honest with each other, be loyal to each other, have genuine love for each other. Y'all kick the pussy out. Look at this pussy over here talking this shit, and we over here on fire. Don't you wish you was doing this pussy shit now? Believe me, it wasn't fun like you think it was. And as you finding out, and that tower is gonna be for the rest of your lives, even for me. Not all towers is bad towers, but all towers is to grow from. How long you gonna stay in your tower? How long it's gonna take you to get through that one tower? You could drop 10 million towers on me, 10 billion towers on me. I'm running through them, running through them. And I'm gonna take each tower, look at them, match them out, find the best route up out of there, and go. No hesitation, no stopping until I'm out that tower. The only time that I'm standing still in the tower is when I'm mapping it out. And the better that I get at it, the faster it go. Now, I've been going through towers since childhood, infancy. Back to 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 back. This year I'll be 50, 2025. Next month, 50. Thank God. And you know, he's real because I'm still here. Healthy. Look at the stomach. Look at the stomach. Look at the stomach. Look at the face. Look at the glow. Look at the smile without the smile. But I'm not smiling. But I look cheerful. I'm not smirking. It's nothing sinister. It ain't, you know, sarcastic, which y'all want to say it is. Just know it's all about doing what we do and what thank God for the natural ability of being me unapologetically, and that He honored me to be a catalyst or a trigger for further growth for humanity. I'm so honored so flabbergasted, so amazed, because he's telling me this, but he made me like this from in the womb. Truly, I say it's unfair. I can understand why. With the same effortlessly, the way that y'all feel that I'm living life for, existing with no consequences, which everything has consequences. So you can't say with no consequence, but we gonna say with no consequence. It's because I have always been in line, living my authentic self and never straying from it. So God has protected me knowingly and unknowingly. And I believe the real hectic stuff that would have turned the nigga real world upside down. He made sure it never got near me if it did get created. Nowhere near me. I don't mean where it could actually touch me and then stop. But it you could say it was non existent from the start. Did you hear that one? That's how that's how close it got. It'd have been non existent from the start. Like it never even thought was even thought of. I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm trying to say. Y'all could have sat there, or all of y'all at one time, right at this moment, all of y'all sitting together, planned what y'all wanted to do, and was gonna initiate it. Soon as you what you call y'all planned it. Soon as y'all what you call it was set. Y'all all agreed y'all was gonna do it. Break, and y'all all was out the door ready to do what y'all was gonna do. Then y'all got to the lobby, and then y'all went to go get some dinner or something because y'all didn't remember what what y'all was about to do. Like the thought, and the planning and the effort that y'all did put in the hours that y'all did put into it. Y'all don't remember it at all. It never happened. Poof. Oh man, these are not the droids you're looking for. I'm not the spirit. I'm not the chosen one that you're looking for. Lucy, you got something explaining to do. But, man, I got a song for you. And it's by your boy, too. I met a little girl named Nikki, and she told me she was a sex fiend. I met her in a hotel lobby and masturbated into a magazine. Your boy Prince in the house. You know, I didn't know you was Nikki. But okay. I don't know. I'm just drawn to your nasty asses for some reason. You know, the ones that just can't get enough because I can't get enough. just that I was doing it with the wrong individuals because I thought I was living life. Because we all programmed to a certain extent. I might not be programmed like y'all programmed, but we all programmed to a certain extent. And that's another shadow that we gotta learn. We gotta relearn ourselves. We gotta reteach ourselves because the lies and the propaganda and the conditioning of slave mongering passed down through genetics, not just what you experience, but also passed down from your ancestors, from what they experienced, what you call because it's in your DNA, you experiencing it in your timeline, in your own way, and maybe why it even feels more devastating or more traumatizing than because you already have the imprint of the feeling in us. You know, oh, mm, you know. Do you know that we all able to telepathically communicate? It's just that we we don't because we never tried or never honed in that skill. We all know there's telepaths, people that can read minds or read energies. We also know we got people that able to move things with their mind. We also know people that can see things with their mind. You know, this is all documented stuff throughout history, throughout every nation, throughout every continent. So can't say it's fantasy, even though they try to make it. How do you know when your child is hurt? I'm not telling you that they're hurt. How do a parent know? It's instinctive. Why is it instinctive? Because you got a telepathic connection. That is a piece of you, and it's and yeah, it's a piece of you. It's a piece, and it knows it's a piece of you. Same, vice versa, forward and backwards. It's the same thing. I guess it's my job. My job is to wake the masses. Could I ever imagine this? Did I manifest this? This actual part? No. Like I said, this this has been my calling, but me not knowing it's my calling, just doing the things that I've been doing all my life because it's just etched in me to do it. And y'all seen me weak for it. And it ended up being my greatest strength. Or the greatest strength. But either way, I'm gonna help humanity as best way as I can. I'm gonna allow God to work whatever He needs to work in me, so I'm able to produce it and bring it to y'all. Making it fruition. I asked, I asked and pray that He make it so, because I'm asking for it, and that's another reason why I know I'm chosen, because this has always been my mindset. My mindset has always had a problem with what I've been seeing, how people, this is all going down when it don't actually have to go down the way it's going down. High vibration is the way to go. Bring your vibrations up. Bring that love up. Bring that caring up. Bring that compassion up. Bring that self-preservation up. Bring that life preservation up. You know, let's get back into our virtues, what you call truth, justice, compassion, loyalty, like honor. You know, and really want that for everybody, not just for themselves, but for everybody. I want everybody to eat. Everybody to eat. I want everybody's stomach to be full. I want everybody's belly to be, filled with drink and food. You know, I want every head to be covered with what you call some type of housing, with running water where they could wash their ass. Where they could, feel like a person, have their own little space where they could yell, scream, cry, whatever, to themselves. Their little getaway, their little cave, their little hole, their little peace. And I tell everybody, when y'all get that, make sure y'all keep the peace where y'all have that at. If there's no peace, then you need to push that and either leave or make the thing that ain't peace in your house go. Just serious, just straight like that. Like you invite the unpeace in. You could uninvite the unpeace in. You gonna say that? You invite the other people out and kick them hard as you can. Slam the door. You know? There's no peace. There's no love. There's no peace. There's no guidance. There's no peace. There's no right, you know, right frame of mind of thinking. When you ain't at peace, you ain't focused. When you ain't focused, you in jeopardy. Am I perfect in all areas? No. I'm building on what I need to build on. Where I see I lack at, that's where I work at. Build that up, and then I move to the next thing. And then after I build that up, move to the next thing. But Remember, you'll always have to come back to the thing that that you already built up to build it up more. So it's an ongoing process, and I do it a lot. I have a lot of projects, lot of projects, lot of projects. Too many to name, and that's just working within me. Not even talking about businesses and you know creation and stuff like that. That's not even that. It's just the stuff that I'll try to work on day to day. I try to work on this. I try to work on that. I try to work on this, and I stay in my shadow. I stay in my shadow. Gotta keep that shadow tame. You know, gotta know it. Gotta let it know that it's just a part of me. It ain't me, and I could erase it when I need to erase it. You know, transform it. Give it a different purpose. Give it a different look. Replace it. Anything that you sending me, I'm catching. I'm taking a hell of a hit. Taking a hell of a hit. Been taking a hell of a hit. What What do you do when you take a hit? Tense up, or you try to go limp? Take and just let it flow. Let it flow. Or you try to run into it. You try to stand firm to it. Nah, I'm good. I could take it. Well, I do it that way. If I could lessen the damage or lessen the blow, because you might not get no damage, even though but it's you know, two different velocities, two different standpoints. We're talking about physics here. If you know, you know. Like, like that, what Bruce Lee said, be like water. You know, you can take the form of anything. You can vibrate at any frequency. You could become hard, solid, in the right conditions. You can also shape yourself in whatever hard position you want as needed. Excuse me, guys. But just putting it out there. Nothing but love for y'all guys, even my enemies. You see, I'm still dropping jewels. But remember, even though this is saying my enemy, the enemy of my enemy is the friend. Remember, as y'all helping them and they helping you to get rid of the joint, the, the person that both y'all against. When that person is eliminated, 9 times out of 10, y'all face each other. territory, over kingdomship, ownership. The only thing it is greed because it don't belong to none of y'all. It belongs to the Most High. And the Most High gave it to everybody. He didn't give it to the kings. He didn't give it to the queens. He gave it to the animals. He gave it to everybody. Every little creature. This planet. You know. But have a good morning. I enjoyed my Friday. It's actually